You know what? We're good to go. Let's go ahead and get rid of that screen. I don't want you waiting any longer. What's up, guys? Justin R. Harris here. Thank you for checking in. We are live. Are we live on everything? Looks like we're good to go. I'm looking at my system here. It looks like we are good. I just got the notification. Sounds good, right? Business scenarios, the solutions solved every single day. This is what you're here for, right? And the topic right here is understanding. You have to understand your customers, right? So obviously that's not what I titled it, but you need to understand your questions. What are we talking about here? Do you even know what your customers are? Do you know what your product is? That's the question, right? And with the Daily Drucker today, the topic that he's going to talk about is the innovation with business and also understanding your actual customers' needs. That's what it all comes down to. Now, I read through this and I wanted to make sure that when I read through it, I was going to be able to deliver this appropriately, but you know what? I almost felt like I was going to give it injustice. So I'm going to read it to you. You guys are going to follow along like as if I'm your teacher right now, because that's what's happening. You're the pupils and I'm the teacher, and we're both going to learn together at the same time. But I really like this one. So let's get right into it. So check this out. Here's what he explains, right? Okay, follow me here, because you're going to follow me and we follow each other, and it goes back and forth like this. It's reciprocal, right? Here it is. He goes, I was on the wrong page. All right. Under the other entrepreneurial strategies, the innovator has to come up with an innovative product or service. Here, the strategy itself is the innovation. The innovative strategy converts an existing product or service into something new by changing its utility, value, economic characteristics, if you will. Now, listen, this is not for the weak-minded business person here. If you guys don't understand it, you're going to fall off, all right? And I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm sorry. All right, but you have to have been keeping up right now to understand where we're headed with these scenarios, and either that, play it back, listen to it, follow it again. Definitely get the book, okay, before I get too far in depth in this. The Daily Drucker is epic, all right? Like I said, I don't get any proceeds from it. The link to take you to that is in the description below. If that link even still works, I got to check on that. But it is on YouTube, so make sure you like, subscribe, and do all that great stuff. And I'm going to continue now, all right, just in case I lost you there for a second. He goes, there is new economic value and new customers, but no new product or service. Often, the most successful way to change the economic characteristics of a product or service is to change its pricing, if you will. So if you know something's for sale, right, based on what it was, it almost changes the economic value of it, because essentially you realize it's within your reach. And when something is within your reach, it has a new value for you. It's no longer just pushed off in your mind. You can now justify why you can have it now that you know that you can have it. Does that make sense? All right, so he says, but the way pricing is structured reflects the customer's reality rather than the reality of the producer, right? That's what I explained. So that's what I'm saying here. So your reality, your perception changes with that product. That's what I want you to get with that. Here's an example. Here's where he goes with it. He talks about the internet. Remember the beginning of the internet. So watch this. He goes, the internet was designed as an information network, and most providers charge for access to it, such as for hosting an email address, right? But Yahoo and other companies give away internet access. How are they making money if they're giving it away? It said it gets paid for advertisers whose ads customers have seen and have to see as they go online. Yahoo asked, who is the customer? Its answer, it's a supplier who wants access to a potential customer, your advertiser. There it is. This changed the characteristics of the industry and gave the internet new dimension, which is what we have today, right? And all the platforms you see out there. So here's the action point. Determine what your customer really buys. Serve them in a way that better meets their needs and also the characteristics and an enhanced economic result for your organization. Drop the mic, go out there and make some business. Hey, listen, like I said before, like, subscribe, follow. Do it again, repeat, do it again, repeat.